Hello, Booktube. Hope all is well to all my friends out there in Booktube land. This is my best books of 2019. You know, I've never done one of these before. So, cheers, my friends. See if I can get this right. Now, these books I'm going to mention were all rated by me at 4.5 stars to 5 stars. So, I read a lot of 4-star books, a lot of books that I really like, but you can't put them all in there, so you got to narrow it down. So, here goes. Fog Warning by Lorn. And I gave this 4.5 stars. Read a lot of horror. Used to read a lot of horror, but I started reading this and couldn't put it down. So nice work there, E. But if you haven't read Lorn, you might want to get on board. I got to get some more of his stuff. I got a big pile of books here, like everybody else. You know, our TBRs are just out of hand, but definitely got to get some more of his stuff. Enjoyed it. Then I had Kindred by Octavia Butler. 4.5 stars on this one. This is basically about a woman who gets teleported back in time. Yes, she's a black lady, and she gets sent back to the 1860s to help a young white dude out. So, and she never knows when she's going to get yanked back into the past. But Octavia Butler was a friend of Harlan Ellison's, and there's actually a blurb on here by Harlan, but again, really good book. 4.5 stars. If you haven't read Octavia Butler, especially this one, you might want to give it a whirl. I'm really thirsty. Covered a lot of miles today. Okay, then we have The Word for World is Forced by Ursula K. Le Guin. Big fan of hers. Although I just started reading her recently, other than some short stories and stuff, way back when I was into sci-fi big time. Bunch of jerks from another universe come to a planet and try to make things difficult for the natives. And I don't do spoilers, but again, 4.5 stars on that one. Then The Lathe of Heaven. Again, Ursula K. This guy can basically alter reality, and then his shrink discovers that if he controls him, then maybe he can control reality. So that's the gist of this one. Again, 4.5 stars. Like Ursula K. Got a bunch of bugs flying around in here. Then we have The Giver by Lois, Lowry. Dystopian. People are assigned certain vocations. Doesn't always matter whether that's the vocation of your preference, but you know, a lot of the people are like, hey, I'm glad that you know, they put me in this slot or that slot. And 4.5 stars on this one. Again, it's recommended by Stephanie over at Lattes and Mockingjays, and this book's been around for a while. But if you haven't read it, you might want to give it a go. Then we have Broken Clocks by Danielle Ellen. And I don't read a lot of romance, but this was recommended by PETA over at Comfy Cozy Up, and she hasn't steered me wrong on any of the recommendations that she's given on these books. I read Stay With Me by Ayobami Adebayo like year before last, and it was a great book. But 4.5 stars for a romance. Look, the book made me cry. I don't know what else to say. And you know, I'm a macho kind of guy. Then lastly, it's my first John Irving experience, Prayer for Owen, Meany. And this was a 5-star read. It's just, it's a great piece of literature. It really is. I said 5 stars. If you haven't read it, you might want to jump in. So thanks as always. Appreciate y'all watching. I've been trying to be a little more active on BookTube, but man, I've got a bunch of stuff going on. You know, I mean, we all do. But hopefully get a little bit more time to do some visiting and post a few more videos than once every whenever. Alright, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this video one finger up. Really do appreciate you all. The support from this community is off the hook. Cheers, my friends. Bye.